Okay, I'm pleased to introduce the area that we are working on. We are working on an area how to reform our school system, that is KG to 12, which normally we call K to 12. We are a 4-person team, and the core team is 4 persons, and lots of our colleagues and supporters around now. In last about 10 years journey, we started in 2008. Brief introduction of the core team is Dr. Saeed is in United Nations. He is a Harvard alumni. Dr. Khalid Latif is a data scientist. He's a knowledge engineering specialist. Usman bin Saif, he is a financial analyst, part of the Bahrain University faculty. My name is Irfan Sarfraz. I am consultant in trade and logistics areas in the World Bank. So all 4 people are actually kind of professionals in our own areas, but we stumbled upon this thing as parents. We started this thing homeschooling our own kids, and we took about 2 dozen kids who used to stay at our place. We call it a learning lab at Islamabad, and that experience we would like to share. And later in 2012 onwards, we entered into a serious research thing. Why should not we share this experience with a little bit of a serious research with the school community? That our focus was teachers, in fact. So our findings are, and the symptoms about the systems are that, one, and it's quite paradoxical, that the children love the process of learning. Probably the human children are built to learn. But why don't they want to go to school? We found out that they go to school only for 2 reasons. 1, to see their friends. 2, because we as a parents have put them into a groove like a job, and we drop them daily, and that's all, and they're doing it. Not for fun, but for the task. So what is the problem? We found out the problem is the system does not connect to the child. And second problem, which is kind of part of the same problem, is that they always remain at a surface learning. How we discovered this, that they're at a surface learning? They have stopped asking questions. Questions like as simple as things around them which we are working. They have a microwave which they are using daily, but they don't ask how come it warms up things, remaining all its inside cold. And they look at the plants, but they never ask how does the water go upside. We often take them to the hilly areas and ask them, okay, we have come a lot of many 6,000 feet above the seafood, and we are closer to the sun, and should it be a little warmer or colder? And they are stumped. They say, oh yeah, we should have been a little hotter, but why we are colder? They have stopped asking questions. So we tried to figure it out. What are possibly the reasons of this this problem? Unless we address the causes, we can't really address the problem. We can't plan for how to address it. The problem was that the teacher was not skilled, and the teacher was not motivated. Now, these both are systematic problems. If teacher is not skilled, when we are saying skilled, we actually mean all the knowledge and the skills they need, how we learn, and the attitude of the teacher, knowing a little bit as a learning expert how children feel motivated or get inspired or get turned off on the other side. This is not a primary or a middle or a high school teacher's fault, not at all. Everywhere where systems are working, this is a university level team's job to bring that knowledge to the teacher, how children learn, and what analogies and what play and what story and what analogy will really spark the child, and they will be hooked on to this process. So in the next coming videos, we'll share you this journey.